What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's vlog. And if you're watching it, it was Thanksgiving was yesterday, so happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a marvelous day with your family. But we're here back at work, and we have like a half a day to make a video because tomorrow's Thanksgiving and we have to go eat with our families and do all that, and we'll have a good time, right, Austin?
Yeah,
a good time. So today our goal is to get more progress done on the E36. It's not like this crazy transformation video, but it's part of the puzzle here. We're close, we're getting close. There's still a lot of work to do. It might look like it's like done, because it does, but there's still a bunch to do, and I want to possibly test this car before I leave for my next trip, which is in like a week.
Exactly a week.
It's a week away.
Yeah, Wednesday.
If you guys didn't know, Drift Games is hosting another bash at Mondella Park, December 3rd and 4th in Ireland. And I'm going to drive and have fun, and it's gonna be a blast. So we'll be there for a few days. So next week we'll be in Ireland, and after that we have a week, and then we go off to the LZ Invitational. So we don't have much time, and I want to drive this thing at the Invitational, so we got to test it and figure it out before that all starts. It's gonna be a stressful couple weeks, but when is it not, right?
Yeah, busy's good.
Busy is good, I always say it. Today we're gonna be changing the turbo out and getting the drivetrain ready to make it into a drift car, right? We'll talk about that a little more as we go, but really quick, I just want to give a quick update of where everything's at, because it's been a little while, right? So you heard what our plans are for the month, but the 8.6, we were tempted to try and get this done so we could bring it down to LZ's, just so we can kind of do some
CRX competition?
CRX or some compound competition with this stuff, but honestly, we have so much to rush with this. I don't want to like rush this because it's pretty, I'd say it's pretty far out. I want to casually keep chugging along in this thing because I want it to come out really nice, and I want to just rig it up to make it work for a weekend, right? So it'll be it. But we got the Chaser done up yesterday. It looks absolutely freaking beautiful. If you guys didn't watch the video, watch the video. But for now, just look at it really quick. Dude, like, it has to be one of the craziest, just like one video transformations ever. Absolutely love it. We're probably gonna bring this down to Florida and the E36 when we go for the LZ Invitational, just so we have like the cruise around with the homies car, because you got to bring one.
The certified whip.
The certified whip, and then of course the competition drift car. So that is the goal. But since it's the beginning of the video and we have to do this, I hate doing advertisements on you guys, but part of the whole thing. So
today is Black Friday.
Oh my God, today is Black Friday. I should have started the video like this. Of course, guys, we start the video. We are doing our very own Black Friday sale, starting literally today. As you watch this video, we are doing, I think it's 22% off all our stuff. Let's go ask RJ if that's true. RJ, 22% off everything, right?
22% off all of our merch,
yep,
including the new drop.
Sick.
Free shipping on US orders over $100.
Nice.
Discounted international shipping, no matter what you get, flat rate, 20 bucks.
Well, that, yeah, so no matter if you get a keychain or a bundle of stuff, it's 20 bucks.
Yeah, so if you and your boys want to get stuff, put an order in together, get it all in one, save yourself some money. So we're doing a Black Friday exclusive t-shirt. Yep.
And we brought back an old design for a hoodie, right? Is that this drop?
Yeah.
Yes.
S15 Fox is a hoodie. We got a new colorway of the House Wave tee, the Endangered Species tee,
okay,
2 new banners, a magnet, new stickers, a new air freshener, and new beanies.
Okay, I would show all you guys, but it'd take another 2 minutes. So hop below, shop Jimmy O, check out all the new. So we have 2 new banners.
We have 2 new banners. They're up on the wall over there, and we also have a part sale going on. 20% off NRG, Koyo, Dishworks, Spall. 10% off 1552 wheels.
And the biggest thing of all, 10% off all links. This is the worst sales video ever. But guys, we never get the discount links. Like everything else, we can periodically through the year, but links we never get to touch the pricing. Yeah, we just can't. So if you guys have been holding off on any ECU stuff or accessory like sensors or anything, shopgmail.com, anything link. 10% off. It only lasts till Sunday.
Sound like a lot, but that could be $200 off your order.
Yeah, that adds up. You tell your girlfriend, oh, but I had to get it. You know, it's 10% off, and she can't be mad at you.
Yeah. Just hop below, shop Vimeo. You don't even have to use your brain. I made all the discount codes automatic and combinable, so you don't gotta do shit.
Oh, you have the whole flyer right here with all the new stuff. Oh my God, check it out. Okay, enough of that. Let's go start the video.
Oh, man.
The first thing we're gonna do is we're actually changing out the turbo, which is kind of a big deal, right? So when I put together this turbo setup, the engine was originally stock, right? We had a stock bottom end, and so we went with a little bit bigger of a turbo to kind of keep some of the back pressure and some of the torque out of the engine to try and keep those stock pistons alive since it's not very strong. Since I want this thing to kind of hit harder and have less peak power, we're going with a small turbo, or a smaller turbo, right? So right now this is a 6266, which is a great turbo for this engine. People like it a lot, just not my style. Instead of making like 600 and something horsepower, I'd rather have a hard hitting 500. That's all we should need. All right, if I need more than that, I should drive better. So let's get this thing off. All right, so the only thing we might have to worry about is just the fitment of all the pieces that attach the turbo to the car, right? So the oil feed, the oil drain, the downpipe, and then I guess our boost pipe, right? So since we're not changing the size of the turbo dramatically and we're keeping it in the Precision family, I'm hoping most of it lines up. But that's why we have to get to it today, so we have time to change things.
Told you I was doing turbo.
You're doing turbo?
Yeah, I do turbo, you do rear end.
I want to do turbo, you do rear end.
I fucking knew it.
We can rock, paper, scissors, shoot for that one. Yeah? Alright. Winner gets to do turbo.
Best 2 out of 3?
Yeah. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I don't know.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Alright. For the win.
This is it.
Shoot. Oh, I get to do turbo. Get underneath. Damn, that was a heated game. I'm stressed out from that one.
Bet you I get the rear end part before you get that turbo off.
I wouldn't be mad if you did. Either way, I win, Spoon. It's been on there for a while. There we go. There's only one nut that's a pain in the ass to get to. You usually have to take the whole core out, but you can use some techniques to get it off. The hard part is getting the bag on. She's coming. There we go. I hate that this manifold isn't a V-band manifold. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. Don't break. Don't break. Did it break? I think it broke. Did it break? Broke free, baby. That felt weird though, I'll tell you what. Nice.
Nice.
Victory. There we go. That's it. Precision 6266 journal bearing turbo. Not bad. Not the best, but not bad. Can you see the difference? Isn't it obvious? You really can't tell from the outside. So we are switching to a 5862, right? So the numbers alone can tell you that it's smaller. The whole size of it isn't much smaller, which is nice. It'll fit the same, which is good. But not only is the size different, but it's actually, this one was a journal bearing because when we did the swap originally, the budget was really tight. And I was very fortunate this time to actually upgrade to a ball bearing turbo, which alone should help with the spool characteristics a lot. So I'm very happy about that. The only thing you gotta be wary about with the smaller turbo stuff is just making sure you're not creating more back pressure for yourself, and with more back pressure becomes more problems, more heat, more prone to detonation, and just a less efficient flowing system, right? So you gotta find that balance of smallness where it spools fast and gives you that hit, but doesn't just create more issues by doing so. For us, 5862 is hopefully the answer. So we're gonna start off by taking, ooh, very careful. See if this fits the same. It might be the same casting on the outside. We'll find out. As long as the downpipe still fits, I'm happy. Yeah. Actually, it looks like the angle's different. Oh. No, we're good. That works. It's probably the same casting, just probably has a different internal machining, you know what I mean?
Spoon said he was going to take apart the rear end, and he's leaving you to do all the work.
I don't know where Spoon is. Where's Spoon?
What happened? You said you were going to race to take apart the rear end, and you're leaving him to do all the work.
No, Jimmy's fucking tools are atrocious. I had to go get reinforcements.
Well, you forgot something there, Spoon, huh, didn't you? We make it work, Spoon. We make it work. Luckily, Spoon, I don't own anything nice, so if we know it's nice, we know it's yours. No, it's not gonna get mixed up. Everything's great. Yeah, it's gonna end up in Brian. It's gonna end up in Brian's E46 for the next year.
Somebody's catching hands.
It ain't me. So Spoon. So we didn't have the 30. So we didn't have the socket. So we didn't have the socket for the axle, so Spoon freaked out and ran to his shop, came back, forgot it. Now he's back there, so he's tight. So we're gonna mess with him. We went and borrowed one from Johnny, we're gonna get his reaction. You find it, Spoon?
Got it. Why is it already off? Why is it already off?
We told you, Spoon, we make it work.
Go home. I'm out.
Peace. Same, just a little bit different. This thing ever gets loose at the track, having a bad time. This thing better not leak, dude. All right, you know what? I'm tacking them. This thing ain't coming off, I'm tacking them. Oh, Spoon's gonna put a wee little tack on each nut just so it doesn't really vibrate itself loose, right? Because it happens, especially on turbos. So small enough that we could break it off when we gotta take the turbo off, but not too small that it'll break itself.
James, you want to lower the jack?
Whatever you need from me, T-Bone, I'm here for you, buddy. Oh. It's gonna drop.
Slam.
Perfect.
Next hurdle, we might change up the direction of the turbo because as of...
Did I interrupt you? Did I interrupt you? Good.
Good. So before, the turbo would point right here, right? So the intercooler piping goes behind the radiator, which is fine for a street car. It was no issue. But if we can get it away from the radiator, where I can get a bigger fan shroud on the radiator for better cooling, that would be most ideal. The goal would be to get it like coming out somewhere over here. It's not as pretty, but it'll work a lot better in the long run. So
Be more efficient.
It would be more efficient, exactly. So, see, this always stresses me out. First, stupid wastegates in the way. So you guys remember the story of this car? I bought like a full M3 parts car that had like a turbo S50 setup in it, and I kind of I took the swap out of it and finished it in my car, and so we're still using some of the old fabrication parts from the old build, just to get together because we didn't have a spoon.
Adjustable works for this tiny little...
I couldn't find a damn tool, all right?
Hey,
Don't let Spoon
hear
hear that. Don't let Spoon hear that. Nothing? We make it work. I don't know what manifold this is. I know I'll probably get that question. I have no idea. I forgot. It's not the best, but it works. Okay, let's try this again. It's just tight fit, tight fit. Perfect. Oh. What the hell are we hitting? It looks different. Doesn't it? Or is that just me? Alright, so if we clock the turbo where we need to, the housing's too thick and it hits the wastegate. And taking this manifold off, I don't really think is really an option. Originally the turbo was clocked here, right? It works, it actually flows really nice for a street car. And honestly, it might work. I just don't want to have cooling issues like on the coupe, right? If we rotate it this way, because we need to get this over here, since we have this, we should have got a counter rotation to whatever. Rotate it down this way, it gets stuck, right? It gets thicker over here, and then this right here is actually hitting the wastegate. All right, we're gonna shave this down a little bit because we don't need much room. It's just touching. She's plenty thick anyways. Oh wow. Ready, look how much room we got just from that little bit of shaving. Ready? So we were stuck here before, right? It'll spin all the way down now. That's all we need, just that little bit. Now we can go off of this and just go down through this hole. And it'll actually shorten the piping too, which is pretty cool. Just like right here. Boom. And then now we can actually get a shroud on this radiator because it's gonna be much, much, much needed.
What you think about it? Jimmy's not beating us. Because all he's gotten done is the back housing. And we have all this apart.
How would you manage that one?
Frustration.
We make it work. What we're going to have to do now is we're going to have to order up a tight 90 cast elbow to weld to this so we don't have to have a 90-degree coupler. The least amount of couplers you have, the least chances they're going to tear and you're stuck at the track without a coupler. So the turbo's in, it fits, and now all we have to do is wait for the tight 90 cast elbow to come in. Spoon will weld it to the turbo right here. It'll point us down here and we'll have a straight shot to the intercooler now, which is fantastic. We freed up this area, easier to get into, easier to work on, and now we have more room to fit a shroud for better cooling capabilities of the engine. So now we're gonna
weld it up. Why can't you weld some shit up?
What do you mean? You gotta teach me how to TIG.
Yeah.
I need that seat time. I need that seat time. We've just been busy.
You've been gone.
I've been gone. Moving on to the rear, I don't think we talked about the rear. We just said that we were doing the drivetrain stuff. So as you can tell, it's literally all freaking apart. So the big thing right now is, first we gotta swap the disc, because before I had a stock M3 diff, which is good. It's a nice LSD, whatever. Good street car gear ratio, but for a drift car, no bueno. We're stepping up to a welded non-M diff with the upgraded casing, as you guys saw. And we're gonna swap the M3 stubs so we can run M3 axles because they're stronger. And this has a 3:9 gear ratio, which is a little more aggressive. It might help us out with the track a lot better than the 341, I think it is. But this is an easy spot. We already got this all prepped up, ready to go. The big thing for today is the trailing arms and the hubs, right? So originally, right, everything, your whole rear arm pivots on this trailing arm bushing right here at the front, right? It's kind of hard to see, but if you look right here, the whole arm pivots right here. It's a really important spot. And before, we just had like these little poly bushings that were in there. And well, they're only kind of made to go in one direction. And when the cars start having a lot of travel, especially being at lower dimensions in factory, things start to bind and are not as happy. So they make these basically spherical bearing bushings for them. So not only is there way less pivot resistance, but they could actually flex side to side too, or like at this angle. So when things get weird and start to, we'll say, bind, it'll actually allow it to move and not just like kind of flex up on the poly. Make sense? Cool. So we're gonna press these things in. It's one of those like must-do BMW mods, right? Everyone talks about it. So this should help improve the feel of the rear a lot. And then the big thing on top of that is we'll be replacing the rear hubs with different hubs that are converted to 5x114. Boom, bang, right here. So we can run 5x114 wheels, because all my drift spares are 5x114. You could find better wheels in 5x114. And just makes life a lot easier. So people take, there's a lot of companies that do this, but they take basically a BMW hub and they just drill and tap it. You see it? So we're gonna have to press these in without hopefully not destroying my wheel bearing. But this is a good one. We got new wheel bearings? I guess we got new wheel bearings. Let's get to it. All right, so luckily Brian already had this tool, which, well, it's good for us. See that? We got some fancy tools around here.
It's my first time working on a BMW, so.
Big BMW guy now.
Winging it, right along with you guys.
I would suggest putting these in the freezer. These should have been in the freezer for the last few days. I think they just came in, actually. Everything's great, though.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Snug them down. Should be a tight fit. Freezing them would help a lot, so if you get these, freeze them.
Freeze them, for sure.
All right, while Spoon's doing that, I don't even want to get into that. There's one more thing left on the diff to do. So the rear mount is very weak. It's this puny little bolt. Not that small, but it's small. We're gonna drill and tap it to this bigger size. It's a M14 by 1.5.
Very proud of him.
Nice and straight now, T-Bone, nice and straight. Once he grows the beard, I can put a backwards hat on him. They'll never know. Since the bushing in the subframe is solid and it's too small, he's got to drill it out for the bigger bolt. Makes sense. You're doing great. Well, that's a lot of aluminum on the ground. That's a beefy one.
I told you, you keep sleeping, dog.
Playing games,
I don't know what the
James.
fuck he's talking about.
Games.
It's leaking, yeah.
Go sideways.
Yeah.
Put you sideways.
See if you leak.
See if you leak. It's coming. Is it coming? Sometimes. Okay, that was good. But sometimes there's a lot of pressure and things just go flying, so be careful with them. It's very, very hard to push these out without destroying the wheel bearing. You're gonna destroy the wheel bearing. So it just
race, whatever it's called.
All we seizes to this. So if you're gonna do hub,
you gotta cut it.
yes. So buy wheel bearings too. Oh, there we go. Look at that. They're never this forgiving. Usually I got a torch, an air hammer, your redneck neighbor to come over and help you out with something. Joe, if you're watching, appreciate you. New wheel bearing, new hub. A lot of pressure, they'll become one. Black side up or red side up, does it matter?
I never know.
Is it? Hey, there's two different colors, right? They probably mean something. You let us know.
I'm assuming the black side goes on the outside.
All right. Watch your face, by the way, when you do this.
You're like in it.
All right, cheat code, use the old bearing to help push in the new one, because it's the perfect diameter. Because if you press on the center of the bearing, you're gonna blow the bearing out. So remember, you always gotta aim for the outside race. It is very rare that this goes smooth.
Not when you got the right tool.
Nah, it's still usually a nightmare. Now, so the bearing doesn't fall out, get the new snap ring, just like that. And then we press, and then where's the hub? There's the hub.
On this one, you actually have to
push on the center race, or else it'll blow the bearing out.
It'll blow, yeah, when you try to push it this way, it'll blow it out.
Alright, that's good. That's good. That's good. It's too easy. So now, my E36 is officially 5x114 converted.
And
Fire.
if you want to go back to 120.
They're still there.
Still there.
Just sick, right? Ultimate drift spares. Now I can steal Brian's and mine. Look at how much more movement it has in it now. It can kind of go left to right, side to side. It doesn't kind of bind on the bushing like before. The bushing was only designed to kind of go up and down one way. And if you guys can't tell, we already have the plates for max toe adjust. If you look right here, see these plates in here that are stainless? See how the slits are so big? That's how you adjust the toe, by sliding it side to side. Factory, it's like half the adjustment, but once you lower E36s, you lose all your toe adjust. So, definitely need that. Oh God, it takes so many damn parts to build a car.
Stud conversion?
Stud.
We're all studs around here.
Love that energy.
Here's kind of an annoying part. So, our rotors, right? They're 120, right? Not 114. So to convert them to 114, we actually have to drill them out. Little template to where to drill the holes, right? Not too bad, easy peasy, but drilling 10 holes to a thick steel plate is kind of pain in the ass.
Steal Donnie's Bridgeport.
We're gonna go steal Johnny's Bridgeport, but for now, since we're running out of time, I'm gonna put a spacer on to count as the rotor thickness. And I just want to I want to see how the wheels fit now without having to run these adapters. Remember how the wheels poked before? Do we have adapters? Well, no, we don't. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, look at that. Now it actually fits under the arch. This over fender kit isn't that big, and BMWs or E36s don't really have much room to begin with. Oh, that's perfect. I know this isn't gonna fit, but my soul wants to see it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, right. That would be pretty cool. It's pretty dope when you if you could pull up a Japanese wheel on a BMW car, it always looks BMW car. If you could pull off a Japanese wheel on a European car, it always kind of looks amazing. What's that look for Austin?
I don't like it.
Whatever. That actually fits really well. The pressed graphite goes crazy. I think Spoon just called feelings. The pressed graphite TE does good.
It fits really well too.
Drifting on a TE is the dumbest idea ever, but damn.
We gotta do it once.
Look how good the TEs look at that thing. Holy shit.
That's a given.
He goes, and of course that looks good. Yeah.
Taking it back.
Taking it back. This car used to have Blitz on it. Well, a long time ago. Yeah, a long time ago.
Blitz is growing on me.
How long? Yeah, this car had Blitz on it 4.5 years ago. It's just crazy to think about, yeah. I'm a sucker. I'm a total sucker. Okay, yeah, let's keep this game going. We do this every time a car's on the lift. Why not, right? The sparkly white kind of goes nice on the fresh red.
That's pretty good on red.
Yeah, I don't hate it. It's not bad. It's not bad.
It looks cool.
It's loud, but it's cool.
You pull up with those, you know.
All right, so no major fancy completions today, but we got a lot done. Stuff I'm really happy about and stuff that we needed to get in the pipeline. So next time you guys see us, it'll probably be either getting finished up or it'll be finished, which is good, right? We got to throw a new drive shaft in to go with the 9M3 diff, and then we got to finish the pipe on the turbo and align it, and then put on the dyno, give it the spice tune with the new turbo, and it's test time, I think. We do the hydro lines. It never ends, does it? But we're getting really close. I'm really excited. So for now, we're gonna end it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. And don't forget, guys, I have to say it a million times, our Black Friday sale is officially live. We have a bunch of cool new stuff at really high discounted prices, and of course the link goodies, 10% off. I'm gonna drill it into you guys because you're gonna be mad at me in like 3 weeks. So I get a bunch of DMs. Oh, you still got that discount code? It happens all the time. I'm trying to save you money. I know it's the holiday times. It's hard. If you guys need any help speccing stuff out, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll get you lit up with it. So for now, thank you guys for watching. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. We'll see you guys very shortly.